It's something deep, deep down inside. Tell me I need it, and I need it now.
What's up, everybody? This is Turn On Toronto, the show where we bring you face to face with the faces of the city. And today, we're at Mildred's Temple Kitchen with the Minx herself, Loren White.
Hi.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming on our show.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Let's go back to the beginnings. Where did it all begin in 2000?
I found out about blogger.com, and I was on Vice magazine's message board, and I created Raymi The Minx because I wrote them a letter one day. I was 16 when I started reading their magazine, and then I just saw like this world, like this culture that I was a part of, and I'm like, that's me. So I'm gonna like take that and just keep writing about my life on their message board. And then Raymi The Minx blew up. I spent a lot of time by myself writing and just thinking about like cool stuff and like looking at magazines and reading other articles and just being very into literature. So blogging is just like this modern thing that is a reflection of what's going on in society and cool stuff, cool culture. And so I became very good, in my opinion, at being cool and being authentically cool and unique. Like I was a popular kid, I was valedictorian of my elementary school, like I was always that leader type. And so I put that on the internet. And then in the beginning, when there were flamers and trolls on message boards, I got really good at defending myself. And I was always a person who defended nerds in school. But like, I was also like a nerd as well. And so I just saw like, if you can be that archetype in society where you are dominant, then that's a good voice to have on the internet. And if you're interested in real life, you're interesting on the internet. And I just did that for over a decade. Along the way, you know, people got into it, hated it or liked it, but like into it. And Raymi The Minx is like a polarizing entity where you go on my blog and you're like, some people are very uncomfortable because I say what they don't say. I'm unashamed of it. And you know, that shows a whole bunch of stuff. Fashion and music and writing. All of that just marries together as like this crazy blog, crazy person. And I kind of follow like the famous 101 of like Hollywood, but my own way. Okay.
Well, you're with the trends now because that's how people are getting famous on the internet, right? So
yeah, just
you don't have to be discovered. You have
creating
your
a
own
brand,
channel.
essentially. Yeah. I don't mind my P's and Q's because like an agency tells me to, or I'm made from scratch, and I'm not, anything that I've got today isn't coming from a corporation. It's not coming from, you know, like I'm not being groomed by a brand that I started blogging for them. My blog is an extension of my life. And so I get up, I blog. I get up, I blog. I get up, I write. I'm thinking like if I didn't blog, I would be saving up all this material and then that would be a book. But it's such an immediacy addiction of putting that information out there, knowing that there's 5,000 people every day hungry waiting. And then I get hungry for the reaction. You know, I don't like the hate, I don't want to like purge it, but it's just like, you get addicted back to it. I think Lindsay Lohan said once that, you know, even though the tabloids are writing about you all the time and hurting your feelings, you still, once they stop, like it's done, right? Even though like I come across as a crazy bitch or something, but really there's heart in there, and I'm just like always defending myself. I'm always being defensive. And that's what I started out, that's how Raymi The Minx began, as a defensive woman fighting. And that is interesting to read on the internet when you're like sitting at your desk and like fighting stupid fights online, and I don't know, it's some way along the way turned into art or crazy. Yeah,
I'll take it.
I'll go with that. A bunch of stupid crap for a long time on the internet. Eventually, people they respond to it, or it sticks. And I've just been a patient person, and just all the while just knowing that, you know, it will happen, and everything that you do and the amount of work that you put into it, that certain topic will flourish and be amazing. Me, I'm trying to do it all and blog it all, and it's just like, this woman is like, what the hell is gonna be next? So, but people enjoy the ride or the show.
Toronto, because that's your city, that's where you are, and that's
It's
what you're
true.
known for. So,
Yeah.
what turns you on in Toronto? What turns on Raymi the Minx?
We have wonderful restaurants, and we have Film Fest and all that blabbity blah stuff that we all like are a part of. I grew up in Mississauga, and so when I was a young bad girl, I would come here all the time and on secret, and like I knew it. I'm like, I'm gonna live here one day. I would love to travel elsewhere, but for now, like I love it. Do that.
Props.
Man,
No
thanks,
hate,
man.
Thank you so much
you,
for
thank
letting
you.
us have you on your show. Raymi the Minx, everybody.
Bye.